Over the past decade, France has emerged as one of India's top arms suppliers, second only to Russia. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and French President Emmanuel Macron met on the sidelines of G20 summit in New Delhi. What took shape was a plan to amp up the production of advanced defense technologies, not just for their own use, but also to help out some of their friends in the Indo-Pacific region and beyond. Additionally, both leaders called for a swift finalization of the defense industrial roadmap, outlining their strategic intentions. But why the sudden rush? Well, it's got a lot to do with a certain dragon in the room, China. China's been making moves in the Indo-Pacific, and that's got India's attention. Xi Jinping has openly threatened the use of arms to invade Taiwan. China's new expansionist map infringes on the territorial integrity of its all neighbors, including India, the Philippines, Vietnam, Japan, and others. These are the issues that could very well spark a regional or global conflict. Meanwhile, the Indian Army and Chinese PLA has locked in a bitter border face-off in Ladakh. These issues highlight the need for New Delhi to boost its own defense and those of its allies. India-France commitment to renewed defense manufacturing comes on the heels of Prime Minister Modi's historic visit to Paris in July, where he was the guest of honors at the annual Bastille Day Parade, where a 269-member Indian contingent marched, commemorating the 25th anniversary of the India-France strategic partnership. In July, India gave nod for 26 Rafale fighter jets for its Navy and 3 Scorpion-class submarines. The deal to purchase Rafale aircraft from France comes at a time when India has also struck a deal with the US to jointly manufacture an engine for India's homegrown fighter aircraft program. But the Rafale M for the Indian Navy's second aircraft carrier INS Vikrant seems to have edged out the American FA-18 Super Hornet in the latest round. India's military arsenal already boasts 36 Rafale jets crafted by Dassault Aviation in its air force and 6 Scorpion submarines from the French naval group. India and France have a history of military deals. During the 1980s, India acquired Mirage jets, which remain active with the 2 Air Force squadrons. In 2005, India invested $2.29 billion to purchase 6 Scorpion-class diesel submarines from France, with the final one set to be commissioned next year. The year 2005 also witnessed India striking a deal with the French defense manufacturer GCNS to manufacture Scorpion submarines at the Mazagan dock. Earlier this year, India and France conducted their inaugural joint military exercise, Fringe X-23, showcasing their strong defense cooperation. Meanwhile, the Indian Air Force has sights set on acquiring 114 multi-role fighter aircraft, with the Rafale again emerging as a main contender. But it's not just about fighter jets and submarines. They're diving into the helicopter game too. France Safran is teaming up with Hindustan Aeronautics to manufacture engines for India's helicopter program. They have got plans for a spiffy new helicopter, the Indian multi-role helicopter set to replace the aging Mi-70s. Over the years, France has emerged as a trusted ally for India on the international stage, with Paris supporting India's quest for a permanent spot in the UN Security Council.